Virgo. This is your tarot reading for the dates of August 1st through August 15th. Welcome back, all subscribers. Hello, everyone. We have a new format. It's a bi-weekly format. We're going to have these wonderful long readings twice a month. Yay! Party, 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 party. Let's get going with the reading. We've chosen Doreen Virtue's Fairy Tarot card deck for this beautiful reading. She's designed that with Bradley Valentine. So let's talk about the wonderful things in this reading. You've pulled three major arcana cards. When you pull three major arcana cards, that means great changes are in store. And for you, Virgo, it looks like either a recommitment in a committed relationship or a marriage proposal, which leads to a marriage, and it's a good marriage because we pulled the Two of Cups card, the Two of Summer card. And this is such a cool reading, so let me tell you why. Because in your now position, your present time position, you pull the Moon card. Here in the Moon card, it's like those things that you thought were a fairy tale that could only happen in fairy tales and storybooks now are happening in your life. And you're like, where did that come from? But it came from your deep desire in the Supreme Being in life to hand you those things that you dare to dream. Woohoo! And the Prince of Summer, or the Knight of Cups, is your knight in shining armor. It could be female, doesn't have to be male. She comes along and sweeps you off your feet. You're weak at the knees. You're trembling every time you see this person. The Three of Summer card talks about marriage proposals, or it could be social events, but these cards pulled together look more like a marriage proposal to me. And the Ace of Autumn, in the past relevant to the situation, is an opportunity that comes to you. It could be a promotion. It could be a work situation. It could be more money coming to you, windfall of money, advice, assistance, somebody who's got your well-being, and that's their motivation, is your well-being. And you currently are the Four of Summer card. Now, the Four of Summer card indicates that if you don't, you might have been disappointed in the past, so that's stealing your attention for the present time. And, you know, you're like, oh, woe is me, you know, it's a hot summer day, and these things have happened, and when's my knight in shining armor going to come along? But here, the knight in shining armor, you've actually pulled a card, so don't get lost in your daydreams or depression, because boredom with the summer. And then you're crossed by the Six of Summer card. Now, the Six of Summer card is where you feel childlike. You know, it could be that somebody from your past comes back into your life. Maybe they're just a friend now, but they'll become more intimate relationship. It could be a caution not to romance the past too much. Or it could be a call back to, you need to have more fun. You're being too serious. You need to have more fun. You need to look at life as you did, with the same kind of joy that you did when you were a child. And the Three of Summer card here, wow, this card here is definitely the social situation. It could be a social invitation, but again, it looks to me like it's definitely a marriage proposal. The Seven of Spring card is where you're tenacious. You don't give up on any moment's notice. And that you're assertive. You know, stand up for yourself. Don't, to me it's like the don't settle card. Don't settle. And the effects of the other people around you, Virgo, is that maybe they're not in agreement to you progressing, but that's kind of like actually to your benefit, because then you're able to, without them interfering, go into a state of suspension so that you can get an idea of what's coming up for you, either looking psychically, having your psychic awareness, prophetic dreams coming to you out of nowhere, or just not even engaging. If you see something's closed off, so you're just working on yourself, you're working on your spiritual involvement, because you know that's not going to be a waste, that those things, that your spirituality above all else is the most important thing, because it doesn't fade away, it continues with you regardless if you have a body or not. And the Wheel card, the Wheel of Fortune, this talks about how you really want Lady Luck to shine on you, that you've dreamt about somebody coming along and sweeping you off your feet, and then lo and behold, here actually is that lovely relationship that you've caught yourself, you know, daydreaming about, fantasizing about, and this is a serious relationship, as the dark red roses down at this couple's feet indicates their passion for one another, and again, the tumbling waterfall behind them indicates that it's a passionate relationship. It's not just a ho-hum relationship or a bookmark. It's actually a passionate, full-bodied relationship where they have made serious commitment to one another and they enjoy each other's time. It's a passionate love affair. And you know, the Prince of Summer card here in this beautiful image of this card, we have the fairy, and he is riding a dandelion. The dandelion is actually a horse or steed for this night. That's unique, but dandelions are such good luck. You know, people wish upon dandelions to bring their dreams come true into manifestation. Here we have a fairy hanging on to the dandelion in one hand, and the other he holds a glass heart. And this is suggesting proceed with caution, because, you know, fragile, handle with care. His heart is fragile, handle with care. This also means that this guy, this is a good person. The Four of Summer card, we have you might be indulging in a situation where, again, you feel like, is life ever going to be like it was when I was younger, where it was exciting? I want to feel young again. I want to be loved. I want to feel that kind of love where I'm weak in the knees. And here comes the Six of Summer card to cross you. And here we have two child fairies. They're bent ear to ear, and they're talking about maybe something in the past, or maybe something they just experienced in the present time. However, you know, it's also a hello about don't settle. Life will hand you what you want at the most unexpected times. Be like a child of God and expect the best. Above us is the moon. Here she plays a mandolin, and below the mandolin is not there. The reflection in the water reflects a different instrument, so that suggests that things aren't always as they appear. But here I see the moon as your best friend, as it indicates the magic of only you have the courage to believe. And the Ace of Autumn card, we have a fairy, and she's she's playing with coins, and there is knowledge below her feet. This talks about, and the books are open to her, this talks about the money that she will create based on the knowledge that she gains from those open books at her feet, the books of life. And the Three of Summer card, beautiful, beautiful card. But again, this to me looks like the invitation, the magic proposal that you've been waiting for. News worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish for life. Maybe it's not a love relationship, but platonic friendships that you cherish for a lifetime. The Seven of Springs card, here we see a fairy, and she looks like she's just going to run for it. And this suggests that maybe she would be better off just to stand up to her fears and be assertive. The Hermit card. The Hermit card is the flight of the dreamer is such that when they pull the Hermit card, it indicates that they will be in a state of suspension until they have learned the life lesson that they were meant to learn that brought them to that state of suspension, and then they will be uprighted. But in conjunction, the Hermit with the Wheel indicates that Lady Luck is definitely shining on them, because once the Wheel of Fortune card is pulled, then any state that they were in, any state of suspension is now over, and their life now moves forward with a sudden jerk, as if they were out on an amusement ride, and now their life is propelled forward. And then finally, again, the Two of Summer card. And this card is a couple, and they are extremely passionate about each other, because the red of the roses at their feet symbolizes their passion for one another. And the tumbling of the waterfall behind them, again, it's a passionate relationship. It's not platonic here. Well, I'm going to look at it and fill in the gaps by looking intuitively at what these cards hold for Virgo. I hear the love of your life. And then the Four of Summer card. I hear the Four of Summer. Don't worry about the past. That doesn't foretell the future. Crossed by the Six of Summer. Good news is coming, and this time it's for keeps. And the past, relevant to the situation, the Ace of Coins. Somebody has a desire to be with someone who has some havingness, and who doesn't? And then the Moon card in the present position. Like the angels want to help you, guide you to the love of your life. And the Three of Summer card. Proposal. Love turning into a commitment. And then the Seven of Spring card. The power in the situation. Working towards a common goal. And then the Awakening card and or the Hermit card affects the other people around you. It's like looking at all sides, determining what your next move is. It's like coming back into view after a long hibernation. And then the Wheel of Fortune card. Being in the right place at the right time. The Two of Summer card. It's a union between two people that have a lot of affinity for each other. Affinity, of course, is love, respect, happiness, joy. And then I'm going to have the Supreme Being tie up this beautiful, wonderful reading with a big, red, gigantic bow. I just hear it's going to be such a good union. These two people are meant to be together. Kind, considerate. Good news coming. A wonderful home. Lots of happiness. A good space. That's a fourth chakra affinity. It's a marriage not of convenience. It's a full committed relationship. Yeah, it's a really blessed union. Like a long term. Okay, so let's end it on that bright note. So much love and light ahead for you. Oh, wow, wonderful. Good news. So thanks again for being such a joy to read. Until next time, I wish you so much light and love. Bye-bye for now.